Cisco. Yeah, we're going over Cisco systems today. That's the name, and we're gonna find out the fair value of Cisco systems. Try say that 10 times in a row. According to Warren Buffett and the fair value formula that was introduced to us in the book The Intelligent Investor, according to his mentor Benjamin Graham, about 600 pages long book. Feel free to read it or watch my videos and see the Excel as well. We're gonna find two things. We're gonna find the fair value of Cisco according to Warren Buffett, as well as the price that Warren Buffett will be a buyer. Long term, Buffett wants to find super discount stocks, and on top of that, he wants to find that he wants to get a margin of safety of 33%. Let's get started with the graph. This is Cisco graph, the daily chart. The yellow is the 50-day moving average. You can see Cisco is in a bullish trend, upward trend above the 50-day moving average. However, it is trading in a channel. The support level of about 35 looks like it's been here like forever. They only came below that level around March when everything came crashing down up. However, it got stuck at 50. You see here around almost 50. It got bumped in resistance of 50 here, 50 here, and also before the crash it was 50 and 50. It seems like it's been forever at 50 as well. So we are stuck in a range, and as of now the price is about $41. It doesn't move much. This is a mature tech stock that pays a healthy dividend, 3.3%. As far as I remember, we're gonna check in Yahoo Finance in about a minute or so. But basically, as long as it's trading in a range of anywhere between 35, and I don't think it will go back down to 50, that's the range, accumulation range as they say, and it needs to break 50. And if you buy now at 40, maybe it's a good long-term hold. We will see the fair value according to Warren is picking up. Not too much. In July, in the summer, there was a lot of volume when it was about 50, and maybe a lot of investors thought it's gonna break 50. It didn't. Came all the way down to 35, meaning about I don't know, 30%, maybe 30% down ever since July. I don't know what happened. Maybe they posted bad earnings or something, but they are in an uptrend, and that's a lot of green in here. Balance of power doesn't show us too much in here. The bottom around 13, not a lot of movement in this stock, but there's a lot of buyers that bought here at around the $50 level around the summer. So I don't know if they sold or not, but let's go find out what we need to find in the Excel so we can find the fair value of Cisco. Let's go. So back in the Excel, this is the Excel, guys. By the way, you can grab a copy of that in the description below. You can join my Patreon, $10 a month basically, and I posted the link about a week or so ago to all my members, so you can put any stocks that you own or would like to own in the fiat. Is that you need to have a positive earning per share, otherwise this formula will not work. This works for profitable companies, basically not IPOs and stuff that have negative earning. This will be, in order to calculate those, you would need the discount cash flow formula, which I will it's in my to-do list to do as well. But let's get started with going in here. Okay, so the first thing on our to-do list, Cisco system is the company name, and we are looking for EPS, earning per share. In order to get earning per share, we're gonna go to Yahoo Finance and get that number for Yahoo Finance. Let's go. So I'm in Yahoo Finance. Price of today, Cisco systems around $41, and EPS, this is what I'm looking for. EPS TTM, earning per share, the trailing 12 months, got the number of 247. Okay, so I'm gonna put the number 247 in the Excel. Here we go. I'm back in the Excel. I'm gonna put EPS 2.47. Okay, that's one thing that we find out. Yellow, PE 8.5, that's a constant. If you see the instruction in here, yellow means constant, we don't change it. 8.5 means that Benjamin Graham says let's just put 8.5 because the company will not grow in the next 7 to 10 years. That's like worst case scenario. That's why I put 8.5. It could be 50, could be 100. I'm sticking to the formula because it says worst case scenario they will not grow in the next 7 to 10 years, so just put 8 point. Next thing on our to-do list is find the growth, and we are going back to Yahoo Finance to find the growth rate of Cisco for the next 5 years or so. Yeah, going here, gonna go all the way to analytics. Okay, and in analytics I'm gonna scroll all the way down, okay, to find this number. And you know what, I'm actually surprised that there is growth, 6.14%. You know, I will make the screen even bigger in the next video, but I'm looking at this number, growth estimate for the next 5 years per year, 6.14%. That's pretty impressive. The last 5 years they grow at the rate of 776, stable. As I said, this is a blue chip tech company. People talk about Apple, Amazon, Google, Tesla, all that stuff. Cisco has been here forever. Intel as well. Intel is another video that I've done, super undervalued stock. Cisco as well, 25 years in the making. I don't know the fair value, we shall see at the end of this video. So I'm gonna take the number 6.14, I'm gonna put it in back in the Excel. I'm gonna put in the growth column 6.14 right here, 6.14. Very nice. And growth times 2. Basically the book was written about I don't know, 60-70 years ago, and it says that whatever amount of growth, 6.14, just double it. That's why we put the constant of 2. You don't change it, even though a lot of forums will say just put 1, because 70 years ago stocks were a lot cheaper than today. But I'm sticking to the original formula, which is 2. Moving on to the next constant as well. Corporate bond was 4.4%. Today is a little less, but nonetheless we are using the number from original of the book for 40, 50, 70 years ago, 4.4%. I'm not touching that, and the higher it is, the more conservative number we are getting, and that's what I'm aiming for. I want to get as conservative. Buying a stock, I would like to buy for the next 10, 20 plus years, not for the next week or two, just because someone on YouTube or TikTok said that the stock is going to go to the moon. Okay, so that's that's about that. So 4.4 stays the same. And next item on our list is the corporate bond, AAA corporate bond of Cisco. In order to do so, you're just gonna Google Cisco corporate bond, and we're gonna find the number. The higher it is, the better. So let's go to, so in Google I googled Cisco corporate bond, and I got a few options. You can see the first one, Cisco, nothing here. This one is 3.625. This one is higher, 5.5. I don't like that, but I'm gonna, the higher the number the better, 5.5. See if we got anything out. Cisco doesn't say the amount, 495. Okay, that's the percentage, so I'm gonna go with 5.5. basically that's the number that I'm gonna enter. Let's go and put 5.5 in our formula. Before we put in the number, let me talk a little bit about myself. My name is Ziv, also known as Finance After 40. While I am new to YouTube, I have about 15,000 plus community members following me on TikTok, as well as a Patreon website. You can check the description for the details on how to join us. You can get the Excel to put your own stocks and see how much their fair value. A message on Patreon and I will reply to you. Let me know a little bit about yourself. Be happy to help. Let's go back to our Excel and see the fair value of Cisco according to Warren Buffett. Yeah. So back in the Excel, I'm gonna put the number 5.5 in here in the AAA bond yield, 5.5. And basically once I click enter, I'm gonna find two numbers. Number one, I'm gonna find the fair value of Cisco, Warren Buffett and Benjamin Graham, as described in the book The Intelligent Investor. And the second thing that I will find is actually the price that Warren Buffett will be a buyer, which means a 33% discount on the already fair value price. We're gonna see if the price of today, 41 bucks or so. Interesting very much. Look at this. Cisco fair value 41, 06, where we are today. Basically where we are today, 41 day, 41 bucks, stock fair value 41 bucks, you know, and the price that Warren Buffett will be a buyer is at 27.50. I don't know if we're gonna ever get there. I mean, if you have Cisco stock as of today, you know, it should go up, but it is fairly valued. It's not super hyped, it's not super undervalued. At the end of the day, Dow Jones is at around 30,000 level, S&P 500 is at all-time high, Nasdaq is at all-time high. You get a stock that is not in a bubble level, not at all. It's fairly valued. It's not Warren Buffett valued, but it is fairly valued. Do with this information as you wish. It also pays a dividend. If you're a long-term holder of Cisco, I assume this video won't change anything that you have to think about. Comment below, guys, if you want me to do which stocks would you like me to do next. I have in the pipeline Tesla, Google, all that stuff. Go watch other videos, Intel, Amazon, Facebook, Netflix, Activision, Blizzard, AMD, Pfizer. I did all sorts of good stuff. Go check my channel. If you're not a member just yet, don't forget to click the subscribe, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much. Yeah.